for heat number 1. Up first will be Ryan Nesbitt and Joseph Smith on the front row. Chad Biesinger and Andrew Thornton on the second row. Brett Carroll rounding out the field. Everybody rolling off. Remember, Joseph Smith did say he's got his finger in a splint and he's just completely broken, falling apart. The fact that he's even alive to be on track is apparently a miracle, so don't expect much out of that car apparently tonight. But Andrew Thornton was the second fastest car to Ryan Nesbitt. Could be a close battle. Passing will be an issue for a lot of these drivers, as we've heard, especially when we get to the feature. Pace truck about to drop off in turn 3. Pace car is in. Green flag is in the air there, down and away from Weedsport. Heat number 1. Andrew Thornton already looking for a move. Nesbitt out to the lead. Joseph Smith trying to make something happen up on the high side. Thornton looked to the middle, couldn't get through. Now Andrew Thornton looks to the bottom, back behind. Biesinger just barely holding off Brett Carroll. Oh, Joseph Smith got into the wall at turn 1. Andrew Thornton now up to second, trying to run down Ryan Nesbitt. And here comes Biesinger looking for third. Andrew Thornton just had the fastest lap so far. And he was a 1/10 of a second faster than Ryan Nesbitt last time by. Joseph Smith still managing to hold third. Chad Biesinger fourth. Brett Carroll in fifth. Oh, Brett a little loose off turn 4. Almost gets the outside wall. Andrew Thornton almost to the back bumper on Nesbitt. Joseph Smith trying to run him down is not made. Joseph Smith just had the fastest lap of the race. Apparently that splint on his finger is a lucky splint. 2 to go. Andrew Thornton sends it in way low, way hard, almost gets to the inside, can't get Nesbitt yet. Nesbitt back down to the bottom, coming to get the white flag. Andrew Thornton all over him. Joseph Smith trying to close up, nothing there. Biesinger in fourth, Brett Carroll in fifth. It's going to be a race to the line. Can Andrew Thornton do anything? He dives it off turn 4. Nothing there. It is Ryan Nesbitt winning heat number 1. Andrew Thornton second. Joseph Smith third. Chad Biesinger fourth. Brett Carroll is fifth. Heat number 2 is going to see David Baldessare and Chris Standridge on the front row. Wayne Bridges and Doug Norton on the second row. John Bennett rounding out the field. Pace truck going to lead him around one more time. Chris Standridge up high, David Baldessare down low. Don't forget to turn in for Dirt to Daytona tomorrow night. Will be an exciting season finale. Pace truck is in. Green flag is back in the air. And David Baldessare gets a great start. It looked like Chris Standridge missed, something went wrong on his start. He lost a lot of ground there early. Baldessare already pulling away. Wayne Bridges now up to third. Doug Norton down to the bottom for fourth. Again, passing here apparently going to be a big problem here tonight. Chris Standridge trying to run down David Baldessare. Nothing there yet. A big wiggle off turn 4. Wayne Bridges is starting to close in. He had the fastest lap last time by. David Baldessare still holding the lead with 5 laps to go. Chris Standridge in second. Now in Wayne Bridges in third, now within striking distance. And Doug Norton all over the... Oh, Doug gets the wall. Doesn't look like he loses any momentum, though. It stays right on Wayne Bridges' back bumper. Meanwhile, Baldessare ran the fastest lap of the race the last 2 times by. Chris Standridge in second, now 0.6 of a second back. Wayne Bridges 0.7 back from him. Doug Norton right there on the back bumper. Doug looks like he just keeps getting the wall out of turn 4. 2 laps to go for David Baldessare. Coming out of turn 4, he's now got an 0.8 of a second lead as he gets the white flag. Coming down the back straightaway one more time into 3 and 4. Nobody has anything for him. David Baldessare wins heat number 2. Chris Standridge comes home second. Wayne Bridges third. Doug Norton fourth. And John Bennett is fifth. Heat number 3, we'll see the champion Josh Roberts and Derek Nearhood on the front row. Corey Goodall and Jason Coffey on the second row. A lot of close battling here at Weedsport, but a lot of guys struggling to make a pass. Could this come down to where you start the feature? All right, they will get 1 to go this time. Looks like... Oh, Corey Goodall just giving Josh Roberts a little bit of a love tap there as they complete the second pace lap. All right, pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away. Derek gets an awesome start up on the high side. He comes all the way around, already into the lead. Corey Goodall is now looking for second, down on the bottom. Josh Roberts gets a rough start to the heat, but he manages to hold on to second. Meanwhile, Corey Goodall trying to make something happen. Jason Coffey back in fourth, maintaining pace, not losing a lot of ground. And Derek's lead is starting to shrink, as last time Josh was 0.3 of a second faster. Josh Roberts already back to the back bumper on Derek Nearhood. They are nose to tail as they cross the start-finish line. Josh looks like he was trying to set it up to angle it in early into turn 3. Gets a run off 4, but can't complete yet. Now drops down to the bottom in 1 and 2. Corey Goodall is right there. Now Corey Goodall in it. It's a 3-car battle for the lead. And Josh Roberts manages to slip by. Can he hold the lead? Corey Goodall looking for second. Nearhood gets way loose out of turn 4. White flag in the air. Josh Roberts has the lead. Corey Goodall is second. Derek in third. Now has to contend with Jason Coffey. Josh Roberts is going to win. Corey Goodall comes home second. Coffey looked like he might have had a run on the back straightaway. And Derek Nearhood spins it across the finish line. All right, 1 minute warm-up. Currently, Ryan Nesbitt is the fastest as they come up to speed. All right, the warm-up, it is over. It is time to go racing. All right, the feature event for the season finale here at Weedsport. It'll be Ryan Nesbitt and David Baldessere on the front row. The champion, Josh Roberts and Andrew Thornton, have the second row. Chris Standridge, Corey Goodall on the third row. Joseph Smith, Wayne Bridges on the fourth row. Derek Nearhood and Chad Biesinger round out the top 10. Doug Tyre Norton and Jason Coffey, 11th and 12th. Everybody getting lined up, ready to go. Passing is going to be difficult. Could the two on the front row, by virtue of starting up front, be able to pull it off and just by holding everybody off? Josh Roberts starts in third in the 42 car, comes into the race with the championship already in hand. Andrew Thornton, one of the fastest cars in practice. Can he get around these two and pull off the win? Pace truck about to drop off. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away. David Baldessere trying to get a good... Oh, Ryan Nesbitt gets the inside wall and won. Andrew Thornton now in his bumper. They both start to turn. Thornton saves it. Nesbitt is around. And it looks like there was, in an effort to avoid him, it looks like there might have been a couple of crashes back behind. Ryan Nesbitt just drifts up right onto the nose of the 31. Now, it looked like Wayne Bridges and Jason Coffey get together trying to avoid it. It looked like Jason Coffey, in an effort to avoid it, got down into Brett Carroll, came up and collected Wayne Bridges. Tough situation. Jason Coffey obviously had a rough qualifying. Knew he wasn't one of the fastest out there, but has been consistent all season. Was looking for any opportunity here tonight. Completely unavoidable incident. He just had nowhere to go. Did the best he could. And Thane Thomas cheering on David Baldessare here. Don't forget to come back tomorrow night around 7:30 Eastern. We will have the same drivers competing in the Dirt to Daytona Series and the Enduro. Pace truck finally catches up to the field. Everybody rolling again. Wayne Bridges has been to pit road. I do believe, yet Jason Coffey unfortunately had to tow to pit road. He ended up upside down, but not the way he wanted to start this race, but hopefully we'll have a chance to get back out, get back to the lead lap, and see if he can do anything with these guys. Baldessare choosing to restart on the bottom gives Josh Robert the high line. Pace truck drives onto pit road. Green flag is back in the air. Jason Coffey is back out on track. Into turn number 1, and Baldessare pulls ahead. Out of turn 2, he slides up into the lead. And it looks like Josh Roberts was struggling off turn 2. Andrew Thornton starting to close in as Chris Standridge goes backwards. Chris now drifting back to 4th. Joseph Smith down to the bottom. Corey Goodall and Derek Nearhood battling it out for 6th. Oh! Derek Nearhood into the wall. He gets into the 23. That is Chad Biesinger. Everybody manages to keep going the right way, but they both lose several positions. Biesinger now back into... Biesinger now... Oh, Ryan Nesbitt! Ryan Nesbitt is around. Caution is out. Looks like he was trying to get down to the inside on Wayne Bridges. Wayne gets a little loose. His back end just comes down and around, collects Ryan. Ryan Nesbitt, heavy front damage. See if we can get a different angle on that. Oh, Wayne and the 23 get together a little bit. That causes Wayne Bridges back in to just snap down just enough to get right where Ryan Nesbitt was. And it looks like Ryan Nesbitt is not going to go in for repairs. He is going to try and ride it out as is. David Baldessert still has the lead. Josh Roberts in second. Andrew Thornton third. Joseph Smith fourth. Chris Standridge is fifth. Corey Goodall, Doug Norton, Chad Biesinger, Derek Nearhood, and Brett Carroll rounding out the top 10. John Bennett, Wayne Bridges, Jason Coffey, and Ryan Nesbitt rounding out the field. Lights are out on the pace truck. And the pace truck is in. Green flag is back in the air. It'll be 25 to go at the line. Oh, we've got a car around mid-pack. Derek Nearhood is on the wall. Caution is out. Chris Standridge trying to save it. Oh, he gets Doug Norton. I believe this actually started with Standridge. We're looking to see. Looks like Doug Norton might have got into the back bumper, and Derek Nearhood goes up on the wall. Let's take another look and see what happened with Standridge and Norton. Down into turn one. Oh, Doug Norton just gets a massive run. Chris Standridge gets in, or he gets into Chris, and Derek gets into him as everybody checks up. And I do believe Derek Nearhood did end up having to tow to pit road. He was stuck on the wall. David Baldessert still has the lead. Already, almost every car in the field has some amount of damage. Ryan Nesbitt, obviously the heaviest damage right now. Although Derek Nearhood took a pretty heavy shot and a lot of damage when he went up on that inside wall. Lights are out on the pace car. David Baldessert, Josh Roberts, Andrew Thornton, Joseph Smith, and Corey Goodall are the top five. Brett Carroll and John Bennett, who we haven't talked about much, both up 6 spots. Brett in 7th, John Bennett currently in 8th. Pace car is in. Green flag is back in the air. The top 2 send it into turn 1. Andrew Thornton sends it in deep. Brett Carroll is fighting his way through this field. Brett Carroll already up to 6th now. Oh, we've got cars around caution. And it looks like Ryan Nesbitt gets caught again. Ryan Nesbitt 3 wide into turn 3. Wayne Bridges gets loose and collects him. Wayne Bridges ends up backwards in the infield. Does not look like Ryan got any more damage. And looks like they are waiting for the pace truck again. Pace truck is starting to come through 1 and 2 right now. And pace truck finally catches the rest of the field. We did say in the pre-race, passing here would be extremely difficult. That we are seeing that play out. Looks like they are going to go single file for this restart. David Baldessere still has the lead. Pace truck is in and green flag is back in the air. Joseph Smith tried to make something. He's going down to the inside. Cuts the run off as Andrew Thornton has a run. Joseph way loose off turn 2. David Baldessere starting to pull away. Andrew Thornton down to the bottom. And here comes Biesinger. Chad Biesinger has been quietly making his way up now into the top 5 after starting in 10th. Corey Goodall in 6th. Brett Carroll is 7th. John Bennett 8th. Chris Standridge 9th. Wayne Bridges in 10th. Oh, Wayne almost gets the inside wall, loses a ton of momentum. Doug Norton is right there. Doug Norton now down to the inside for 10th. And off turn 4, Doug Norton cracks the top 10. Josh Roberts, meanwhile, trying to pull back up in onto the back bumper of Baldessere. Joseph Smith still holding off. Andrew Thornton, that is for 3rd and 4th. Biesinger has cleared a lot of traffic, but here comes Corey Goodall. Oh, Corey gets the wall out of 2. Brett Carroll gets the wall out of 2. John Bennett down on the bottom. Looks like he is struggling with the handling on that car. Still fighting to hold on to 9th. Chris Standridge, though, on the high side. Wow. Chris Standridge currently in 8th place. Caution is out. Looks like Joseph Smith involved. Oh, looks like Andrew Thornton might have just barely gotten into the left rear as they came up off of turn 4. Let's take another look at that one. Joseph was a little bit loose coming off turn 4. Andrew Thornton just barely gets into him. Joseph ends up going to pit road. David Baldessere, though, still has the lead. Derek Nearhood saying the pace truck driver is drunk tonight. We'd have to agree with that. All right, they get 1 to green. Looks like they're going to go single file again for this restart. Chad Biesinger in the 23, now up into 4th place after starting in 10th. Brett Carroll started 13th up to 6th. John Bennett started 14th up to 7. Pace truck is in. Green flag is back in the air. We have some drivers that have figured out how to pass here tonight, and they are making their way forward. Corey Goodall up to the high side, almost gets the outside wall, but Biesinger trying to run down Andrew Thornton. Caution is out. Ryan Nesbitt again. Ryan Nesbitt through 3 and 4. Chris Standridge came down. Looked like he was loose. Tried to save it. Came down, clipped the 92 of Wayne Bridges. And Wayne comes across and traps Ryan Nesbitt. Wayne Bridges did have to tow to pit road. Looks like Chris Standridge also went to pit road. And Jason Coffey goes to pit road. I don't think Jason got a lot of damage, but he was caught up in that and went to pit road as a precaution. So it is Baldassare, Josh Roberts in second, Andrew Thornton in third, Chad Biesinger fourth, Corey Goodall fifth, Brett Carroll up to sixth now, John Bennett seventh, Doug Norton eighth, Ryan Nesbitt is ninth, and Jason Coffey in 10th. Chris Standridge, Wayne Bridges, and Joseph Smith all on pit road. And Derek Nearhood, excuse me. Pace truck is back in. Green flag is in the air. It'll be 14 to go at the line. Josh Roberts in second place has Andrew Thornton looking to the inside while David Baldassare pulls away. Chad Biesinger in fourth. Corey Goodall in fifth. Corey sends it to the bottom. Brett Carroll a little bit loose off turn 4. John Bennett looking low. Brett Carroll really struggling off turn 2. Almost had a very close one. Caution is out. Looks like John Bennett. I think it was just due to John Bennett disappearing. There was no other incident on track at the time. I am guessing just a glitch. Oh, I stand corrected. Wayne Bridges was coming off pit road, and some of these tracks, as you come off pit road, it will trigger a caution if the field is anywhere close or if you're just a hair too slow. So Wayne Bridges coming off pit road is what triggered the caution. Lights are already back out on the pace car. David Baldassare continues to lead. Green flag is back in the air as Joseph Smith drops in and says he is very angry with Andrew Thornton and they are going to settle this behind the pit stalls later tonight. Baldassare out front now has Josh Roberts all over the back bumper, and apparently a scoring glitch shows Jason Coffey actually leading the race. So David Baldassare, Baldassare gets the inside wall. Doesn't lose any momentum though. Josh Roberts in second, Andrew Thornton. Now look at this. Roberts looking to the inside. Here comes Andrew Thornton looking low. Andrew had to check up not to get into Josh. Loses a lot of ground and now comes in striking distance of Chad Biesinger. And I know scoring is currently showing Coffey in the lead. That is not the case. It is David Baldassare leading at the moment. Josh Roberts in second. These two continue to battle it out for the lead. Passing here in this combo is so hard. Josh Roberts all over the back bumper of David Baldessare, just can't get the nose in, cannot get the run to get past him. Chad Biesinger in fourth, now has Corey Goodall all over the back bumper. 5 laps to go for David Baldessare. Josh Roberts losing a little bit of ground. Andrew Thornton gaining on him. Finally, he is starting to regain some momentum. Chad Biesinger in fourth now. Corey Goodall still with him. Brett Carroll in sixth. Doug Norton is seventh. Eighth is John Bennett, and Ryan Nesbitt currently in ninth. Two to go for David Baldessare. Can he continue to hold off Josh Roberts? Josh came into the night, already had the title locked up. Andrew Thornton back in third, not going to have enough time. David Baldessare takes the white flag as scoring finally updates. And coming out of turn 4, David Baldessare wins. Josh Roberts comes home second, and the champion, Andrew Thornton, finishing third. And let's see if we can get a word with Josh Roberts. And we're going to keep a close eye on Andrew Thornton, as we know Joseph Smith is looking for him. Apparently they are going to have words. Hey Josh, this is Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir, I do.
Hey, second place finish, but you won the championship. It looked like you had the run on Baldessare. You just couldn't find a way around him.
Yeah, on this track, I mean, it's tough to pass, and really the bottom line is the fast line. So it was a good race. I mean, David, he had his line the entire race, so it was a good race for him.
Oh, it definitely was. Obviously, you found out you didn't get the Street Stock Championship by 1 point. Ryan got you on that one, but you knew coming in you were going to be the champion here, and a second place finish definitely helps.
Yes, sir, it does. I mean, like I said earlier on the other Street Stock, I mean, Ryan and I mean, we raced so hard all year. So, like I said, going in, I thought Ryan would get it, but 1 point, man, it's so close. But I mean, I'll definitely take this late model win championship.
All right, man. Well, congratulations. A great championship and a great finish tonight.
Thank you.
And let's see if we can get a hold of David Baldessare. Hey, David, it's Doug. You got me?
Hey, Doug, go ahead.
Hey, man, congratulations. That was one heck of a win.
Thank you so much, man. I held on to that. I don't know if you saw it, but I almost messed up on the second to last lap there. I thought I was going to let it who was it behind me?
Oh, Josh.
Yeah, I thought Josh was going to have it. I messed up and almost hit the wall in that second to last lap there.
And it did look like on that first lap of that last restart, it looked like you actually clipped the inside wall coming out of 4.
Yeah, I almost did that a few times during the race. I was like, man, don't mess this up. Just run a clean race, stay up front. And yeah, I got real nervous a couple times.
I'm sure you did. It looked like Josh had the run a couple of times, but just couldn't get the line on you and couldn't get the nose in. There was one lap toward the end where you went a little bit wider. It looked like he might have a shot, but you were just that much faster.
Yeah, I think that was his opportunity. That's when I kind of messed up a little bit. I definitely had to switch up lines at the end there because the inside was just not working anymore. It was too slick.
Well, you did it all, and on a track that was very difficult to pass, the guy that had the biggest run, you managed to hold him off and get the win. Great way to end the season, man. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks, Doug. I appreciate it.
All right, we cannot find Andrew Thornton. I believe he is already. I hear rumor that Joseph Smith was walking around in the pit area, had a baseball bat. I'm just gonna leave it as is. These two have known each other their whole lives. Let them fight it out. Don't forget to come back tomorrow night and check out the final race of the Dirt to Daytona series, followed by the Enduro, where they're going to wreck a bunch of cars. And then the Nowski Nation Retro Truck Series. You're not going to want to miss a single moment of all of that racing tomorrow night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did. Y'all have a great night.